Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile. We are at war with Aragon and no one else. We have pieced out all of their allies and we're getting ready to pounce. So even though it says minus 24%, I think that's about to swing rather heftily in the other direction. So let's go ahead and get our armies together. It looks like Aragon have a total of 26,000 men, which is absolutely everybody over here. So if we can take them out, that would be ideal. Let's see. Yeah, they might get this sooner than later, which is not exactly ideal. Yep, Siege of Labor is over. Hopefully we can pick that up before they reinforce it too much. Let's see. Can we see? It's siege view. Yeah, okay, so it's only got 100 in the garrison. That'll be nice, quick, and easy to take care of. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we're going to tell them to no longer attach here. We're going to take, let's see, fort-wise. 6,000 men. Let's go ahead and remove all bar the cannons. We'll select these guys and go, half of you go over there. Get a little bit of France's territory back and help them get their manpower. Yeah, okay, I see what they're doing. Okay, so they've got this fort here and then they're going for the mountains. If we can catch them out, that would be rather nice if we can get them on that defensive fort. Now, unfortunately, yeah, they've got a fairly decent garrison in time. Let's go ahead and spend a little bit of military power. Is it necessary? Not particularly, but I kind of want to get over this, get over the war as quickly as possible. Right, some truces are ending, but that's fine. We'll split these guys into a couple. We'll go get rid of the one that needs to stay there, and the rest can go ahead and re-siege everything else. I think that should be relatively fine for now. Yeah, they're already at 21%. That is not ideal, but I guess there's not much we can do. France has occupied a few things. Oh, sorry, we've occupied a few things in France. That is fine. Still got plenty of manpower. We probably have been a little bit wasteful this war, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, oh well. Okay, so it looks like fair dealing. Okay, an empire with colonies and vassals resembles a rowdy family. It takes a firm but fair hand to keep everything in line. Recent policies have won the admiration of our subject nations and bringing all of us closer. Ah, fantastic. I'll take free reputation with everybody. Oh, well, all of ours anyway. We also have a Reformation Age objective. Let's go for the prestige, I suppose. We don't really have much of a need for much more. So we'll do that. I'd be assuming they're probably about to send troops up over here. Let's bring you over there. And see. Yep, there we go. 24,000 men. We will outnumber them, but that's all cannons. Okay, so they arrive on the 2nd of January. Can we scorch the earth first? Nay. Because that are mine or owned by enemies, and it's owned by an ally. Alright, well then, let's see if we can back it up. Nope, we cannot. Okay, so that is an error. Let's bring you together, let's quickly force march and jump on in. Unfortunately, we're going to have cannons in the wrong location. We'll get there on the 4th, so we are in trouble. Fine, I guess we're just going to have to lose that battle, but we're going to try and recoup what we can. We'll force march those in as quickly as possible, but unfortunately I do think that this is going to be a loss for us. Having cannons in the front line is never a good idea. Let's see, how are we doing? Yeah, we have a far bigger firing line, but it's our cannons in the front and they have a good back line. Yeah, that's far from ideal. Far from ideal. Alright, so we're going to lose this. Let's go... You know what? Let's just back up, I suppose. Actually, you know, we'll just take the losses, I suppose. They're going to hurt probably about as badly as us. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of there. So we did lose a fair chunk more than them. Yeah, but we have the manpower, they do not. Luckily, everybody is staying relatively close together. Oh, except for these guys. Oh no, they're going for France. Never mind. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least we are regrouping, which is probably the best for us. They may think twice about that, given our strength. Yeah, Aragon, yep, 18,000 men, that's all that they've got. We can also go for a new idea, so I suppose we may as well. Extra Diplo rep never goes astray. So let's pick that on up. And what do we have next? We have Envoy Travel Time, Liberty Desire from Subjects Development minus 10%. And then we get to the end of Vassal Force Limit Contribution and Unjustified Demands. Yeah, that'll be very nice when we get that, as well as the policies that come along with that. Right, so if we can, we're just going to let these guys recoup for a while. The revolt is up in Norway territory, that's fine. Okay, as soon as we get this, we can stack these Aragonese, that's the word I'm looking for, which would be rather pleasant. It is unfortunately on farmlands, but I will take whatever I can get. I outnumber them quite severely. Yeah, they have better discipline. Huh. And better morale. Okay, and better tactics. What the heck is going on there? Okay, so they have a leader with extra morale damage. A really decent general. Now, what tech are they on? 15. Okay, we're on even tech. They just happen to be particularly decent. Hang on a second. Okay, so they have offensive ideas. Alright, well that would make sense. Same for quality. Okay, that explains a fair bit as to why they are as strong as they are. Alright, there we go. So now that we've got that done, let's race on over and see if we can take care of them. Let's also go... Mountains, level 2 fort. You know what? We'll see if we can start sieging that down. They've only got 10,000 men, so that they shouldn't try and attack us too quickly. And Aragon is... yeah, sorry, Castile is hanging around, so they may be able to help out too. Alright, gain mercantilism for legitimacy, or a fellow leaves our court. Who is he? Oh, our level 3 fellow. I think we'll keep him. Let's go ahead and lose legitimacy. Free mercantilism, more or less, is a good idea in my books. And yeah, we have enough that it's already a 0 from the get-go, so these guys are well and truly pinned in, which I'm happy with. Let's see. Can we do anything else? Not really. Oh, and at the end of the last... oh, not the end of the last episode, but partway through, we were building ships. There we go. Let's select our navy, and we're going to send them over to the New World. We were trying to figure out what to do with some of our armies for colonial expansion. So let's go ahead and make sure that they have a couple of transports just in case we need them, and we'll figure out the rest as we go. Alright, we have gained ourselves a core province. We could probably afford more if we were not at war with Aragon, but that'll come in time. Yeah, okay, we're slowly beginning to turn the noose around. Looks like they have some peasants that may take it back from them. Not really worried about peasants. At most, it's going to be autonomy for that province, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, it's just a matter of hurry up and wait as we take on Aragon. Alright, so that is good for us. Let's go... it's a level 4 fort. Ah. That's not ideal. You know what, let's move down and see if we can find their army. If we can crush their army, that would be ideal. Keep them pinned in would be the idea. So far, conversions are doing well. Oh, we also have enough church power already. Huh. Alright, what can we do? Mercantilism and money, that's probably not a bad idea. Could also go for... what's this? Extra population and settler increase and religious unity by 10%. Maybe we go ahead and do that. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Sure, let's go ahead and we'll pick that up. That should be fine. Alright, very nice. And yeah, as soon as we get this, we should be able to pin in the last of the Aragonese army, which would be very, very good. Alright, Diplo Power or Diplo Power, and Aragon likes us. I don't care. We're going to go for the power. That's what we're after at the moment. Oh. Oopsie daisies. I totally forgot about all of that. Let's bring you down here. Yeah, it looks like we may have stuffed that up just a little bit. Let's go ahead and send him back down there. You guys should probably head down to East London. See if we can make sure that that stays protected in the meantime. Just have to keep a weather eye on those African colonies. Alright, so you know what? Since we're just waiting, let's go ahead and see if we can take out that fort. They're probably not going to attack us. They are, yeah, down to 8,000 men with no reinforcements. Yeah, and there is the siege. Alright. One day at a time. They are as locked up as they could possibly be. They're definitely not going to be trying any funny business whatsoever. Alright, let's also say we don't need you to attach. We don't need the extra attrition. But if you can catch them out, that would be good. Alright, so you know what? Let's just kick it up to speed 5. These guys are going to be hiding around for a while. Oh, truce expired with a lot of people. So there's the knights. Riga. Ah, of course, because we have finally finished our truces from the religious war. That would be what that's from. Okay, well, that's not too bad. We can handle that. Wars of religion in France. That's not a... They went with Catholicism? You dirty rotten scoundrels. Okay, well, we have an idea. What is this? Time for an Anglican Empress. Wish to stability, gain 10 legitimacy. Elizabeth becomes Anglican. So the fact does not follow the official state religion has been a thorn on our side. We could do so. I don't know if that gives us much of a benefit. So what is her? So she's a reformed. That's not ideal. Okay, and if we die, we're gonna go back to our good old York heritage. You know what? Well, let's go ahead and see what happens. I've never had this event before, so we might as well try it. We have plenty of admin power to spare. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it a shot. We'll go ahead and do that. Sure, a little bit of stability drop. Oh, boo-hoo. That could be worse. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll also go ahead and, yeah, just quickly race through these sieges. Oh, looks like they've purchased some mercenaries, it seems. Yeah, they've definitely purchased some mercenaries. Alright, well, that's still not a big deal for us. We outnumber them either way. Conversion successful. A military leader has left us. The one in the New World. Let's see. Actually, hang on a second. Let's see. 200 military power gained through army professionalism. Same for the Navy. Oh, and deploy cost goes down for 10 years. Huh. How long until... Ooh, so it would be... either way, we basically lose out unless we go ahead of time on tech. I think what we'll do is we'll go for the army. Yeah, or 100 of diplo and military. I do want the diplomatic power, though. We are trying to get those ideas finished. Goodness, it's kind of a pain. I do like the army professionalism. Or we just go reform the army and the navy. Yeah, we'll still get the professionalism. We'll still get a little bit of power. Morale goes up and tech cost. You know what? Yeah, we'll go for both. May not be optimal, but it'll be good enough. That's fine by me. Alright, cool. So here goes the postal service. That seems good. We'll get that sorted, and now we only have to wait 2 more years, and we are finished with our last influence idea. That is fantastic. Alright, so, either way, there goes a siege. So let's slow things down a fraction. We'll move you down onto Barcelona. That should be alright. Conversion's going well. A revolt in Ostland. Oh man, Danish separatists. Bad bags. Alright, fine. We're gonna have to figure that out. There are our... Huh. These guys are taking a little bit of attrition. That seems a little bit peculiar. Let's go ahead and set you up there. We might need to race an army up top, but it's going to be a little late for all that extra separatism, so it is what it is. We're just going to have to persevere through the inconveniences. Alright, we're not going to bother raise tariffs. That is foolish. We'll go for the power instead. Conveniently getting the diplo power is rather nice. We should also see about oh, the Aragonese are being taken on by the French, and it looks like the French are winning. That's what we wanted to see. It looks like Castile was backing them up. New trade research. Okay. Diplo power or prestige? Let's go with prestige. We can handle that. At the moment, we've got a pretty decent amount of things. Siege of Barcelona is over. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and hunt down the remainder of... yeah, there we are, of the Aragonese army. That's what we're after. Come on, let's see where they are. There we go. Fantastic, and they're not even on full morale. That is phenomenal. There we are. Stack wipe. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't think that gives us the show superiority war score. Yeah, we only won the one battle, and they don't have any more troops. Yep. Okie doke. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and start besieging everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's 7. Okay, so we'll then go ahead and race you all around. Looks like some Aragonese peasants have dealt with some of those islands, but that'll be fine. We'll conquer them sooner than later. We can also pick up new technology for admin. What would that give us? It'll give us a mill. Okay, so that's extra factories we could produce. Production efficiency goes up. Neighbor ahead of time bonus. You know what? Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have the time. We're going to see at the end of the year if we can still afford it. I suppose we may as well try for it. I guess if we're ahead of time but gain the innovativeness, it may be worth something to us. Looks like we have all of the sieges. We have lost a little bit of... there is a little bit of land over here. But I'm not really too concerned about that. This stuff is the stuff that I care about. Let's go ahead and we will take... for you guys, all of this except for... what is that? Valencia. Okay. So, let's go ahead and sue for peace. Take everything bar Valencia. That is easily sorted. Coalition is people I do not care about. And I will take those islands for me. Actually, yes, before we do, we should also double check. We need... what is it? Conquer Scotland, Mediterranean Authority. We need Crete and Cyprus. Yeah, okay, so Crete and Cyprus, yeah, we're going to need those as well as the Alexandria. Get that Delta area, I believe. Yeah, okay, so that's not really an issue. Crete and Cyprus will be from that one. I could have sworn there was something else slightly further in. Monopolize the channel, not quite yet. No, okay. So I guess it's just going to be what it is. We might as well take these. I suppose that's not a bad thing for us. Does Castile have... No, just 2 Sicilies and whatnot, but we'll get those islands. We'll solidify our position there. Oh, and we don't even have to pay any admin either. Huh. Well then, if that's the case... looks like they're getting taken out fairly easily by the rest. Yeah, the Ottomans are working their way towards Russia. I'm just trying to figure out whether we want to take some more holdings in Africa. Mamluks aren't terrible, neither are the Ottomans, so... yeah, we will have to work our way down there at some point. We already have Malta, which is ideal. Can't take any of these. That's occupied by the Mamluks. Okay, so the Mamluks are coming to us, so we don't really need to take too much more in this direction. Let's just go ahead and finish up with what we have here. That'll be fine. That'll give us, yeah, sea access against them if we need. Okay. So let's go ahead and sue for peace. We'll take all of that land, hand that off to, except for these two, to Castile. Oh. Right. Before I forget, we can always go through their missions. Now, you guys get a claim on the... permanent claims. Let's see. Upper Andalusia area. Yeah, we're going to prevent that from firing. Claims in Aragon. We're pretty much always going to have that. Yeah, and then that just moves them towards Sicily, which is not ideal for us. Okay, so you know what? We'll take what we can get. Yeah, they won't have claims on the rest of this, I'm fairly sure. Let's just double check. Yeah, Aragon, Catalonia. Yeah, okay. So in that case then, let's just take a little bit more for ourselves, I suppose. So we'll take all of these, take all of those. Let's go. Let's see. Could take war reparations. I don't know how good that'll be. Treaties. Do we need to worry about anyone? Venice. No. Guaranteeing Fez. You know what, that could be a good way to go back to war with these guys if we so decide. An alliance with Bar. Yeah, I don't think that that's necessary, so it's basically how much overextension we want to pick up. Alright, so you know what, we'll go with the money. Yeah, I suppose that'll do for now. The war reparations would be nice, but we don't really need to split it between anybody. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get the vast majority. So let's go ahead and accept. Coalition is nobody we care about. So let's send the demand. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can go ahead and start handing stuff off to our friend. Let's go ahead and make this a core. I will just do it this way so I know which ones that we are trying to get a hold of and not hand off to Castile. So let's go ahead to our subjects. You there, my friend. Let's go ahead and grant you one of them. Let's go ahead and grant you one of these. Grant those. And all of this, which should be fairly good for us, because no overextension, they have claims, so it'll be nice and easy. When we do end up taking them, integrating them, we're going to be fine. In fact, let's see, do you have any more claims? Not particularly. We do have one against Granada. What would happen if we did fight them? Morocco, Tunis, and Kabila? Kabila? I have no idea about that place. We could do so. Would be fairly easy. Let's see. So it would mean we'd be fighting Morocco, Tunis, and that other one. Morocco is fairly insignificant. Tunis is also rather insignificant. Huh. Do we just turn around and go for another war? I don't really know. Alright, let's bring the black flagged armies out to more favourable terrain. We'll get that sorted. Let's also see, what else have we got? Well, we're actually getting towards the end of our episode, so you know what? Well, yeah, we'll consolidate our armies. We'll fix that up. You know what? Let's also spend ourselves a little bit of cash. Let's go manufacturers. I think we'll maybe do one of them. Maybe we'll go for a state house. Wow, Antwerp, and that's worth a bit. Question is, can we core up anything else? Yeah, we can. Oh, actually, hang on a second. We want to core up all of that? I suppose we do. We'll core all of that. Oh, that could have been expensive and just cost us getting that admin tech. Oh well, it is what it is. Mistakes happen. Never said I was a good player. Never even said I wasn't a bad one. But I think we have to live with the mistakes we make. So, let's run with see, let's bring these guys up over here. We'll bring you guys over there. Yeah, we'll reorganize the army. Maybe we'll re-siege a little bit of land for Castile. We'll take care of their rebels. Let's also shift consolidate. Make sure we take fewer losses. You guys can start working on that. Yeah, I think that's fairly good. So, what I'm thinking we may want to do is... Alright, yes. No debate in Parliament. First of all, let's sort that out. Let's see. Advisor cost, that's always nice. Reform progress is also good, 11%. An Inquisitor, that's cheaper. Colonist is nice but unnecessary. Merchants are cool. What else do we have? Gain of stability, manpower recovery speed, and monthly war exhaustion could be good. Yeah. That could be alright. Either that or we gain a stability this way and we lose... Rotten Borough will be removed from Northumberland. Huh. Let's go ahead and see what that modifier is. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that. So Northumberland should be somewhere on the mainland, of course. I cannot remember where you are. That's Lincolnshire, Redshire, Northumberland, Northumberland. I know you're here. At least I thought it was on the mainland. Yeah, I seem to have completely forgotten. So let's go ahead and start typing it in. Oh, there it is, of course. Let's see. So the Rotten Borough modifier. Let's see. We have local fortification, Rotten Borough. Okay, so that's got a negative autonomy change. Ah, that's interesting. I feel like getting rid of that would probably be a good thing. Not that it's really necessary, but it is a fun thing. Yeah, and that'll also give us a stability, and for the next couple of years we get legitimacy. You know what? Manpower recovery speed is probably not a bad idea. Make sure that we're nice and strong. Monthly war exhaustion, free stability. Yeah, we'll go for that. So let's go ahead and select you. We're then going to close this, and you know what? We've, yeah. We know we're not going to get the technology. That's just completely out of hand. We would need... Yeah, no, it would be the end of next year, so we're not going to be able to get out that extra innovativeness. So I suppose we may as well burn it on some stability. Let's go... Actually, you know what? Do we want to spend that down first? Let's see, does that increase our stability cost by much? Nay. Alright then, well in that case, let's just go ahead and pick that up. Get that sorted. Let's also go ahead and finish our parliamentary thing. Let's lose... let's gain a little bit of corruption. We could lose a little bit of single prestige is fine. I'm not going to lose professionalism, that's a bad idea. Redeploy support's fairly simple. Single legitimacy is easily recouped as well. Then I guess we don't really have too much else. Let's go with a little bit of Diplo support. We'll go with a little bit of autonomy. I suppose. Yeah, it'll tick down fairly quickly. And then, through government progress, I suppose, how quickly do we gain it? At the moment, we gain 1.39. Okay, so it's only like not even a month and a half. Well, yeah, actually, it's about a month and a half. So you know what? I suppose it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and lose a little bit of that. And then for 85, let's go for... yeah, a little bit of autonomy in York. Wait, 96%? Of course, there's always one more left over. Fine, we'll do the other government one. It's only like 4 months worth. We can get that back fairly quickly. Alright, so we've done that. We've gained our stability. We're back up to level 3. I think that's pretty good. Our armies are sorting out our problems. We are coring everything we need to. And we're in a slightly better position than what we were before. So, I think that is a very nice place to end things for today. If you do want to see more of the Anglophile achievement, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content. And I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.